too many letters.
Yeah, like I said, if you want, you can short it to like the first 6 letters. Or 5.
Obsidian looks different in real life, eh?
Yeah. They say that obsidian in Minecraft is supposed to be like really tough material, but in real life it's actually quite fragile.
There's onyx. I like that.
I think I've got some onyx in my house actually, and I need to have a good rate for it.
There's one called Jet, that's it there.
Jet.
Meteorite. They're like the name it, I don't think it suits the stone.
Yeah, it's flint. Might you get that in Minecraft as well?
I've never seen that.
Hematite. It's a weird bubbly kind of material.
Never seen that before. Silver, don't know, like the name. Do you hear too much of the words you're wanting to hear names that you've never seen before? This one is unusual. Take a type.
Wait.
Take
tight? That's what it's called?
Is that enough letters?
That's 7, so you'd have to it's the E. Take tit.
Oh, Tiger's Eye. That's one of my favourite stones.
Eye of the Tiger. There's actually quite a popular song based on that. Eye of the Tiger.
Ken, your mum gave Grigene one of these stones. It's downstairs actually.
Really?
It's like, I think it's really nice actually. Tiger's Eye. That's a weird one, look. It's brawl, look. Vesuvian. Oh, I can't pronounce it.
You know what I was thinking here, right? I was just noticing that maybe you'd want to try and enter some tournaments. And I'm thinking here, yeah, you know what, I think that might be a good idea because, see with tournaments, right, basically, here's the gist of it, right, you get 2 different types of tournaments. You get the grade tournaments, that being D, B, C, A and S, whereas the other one's called I think there's, 3 types, and grade tournaments, version tournaments, and type tournaments, and they're all got different rules to them. And but grade tournaments are the easiest ones to enter, but they're also kind of the hardest because the Digimon there are usually the toughest of their types.
I've seen one that I really like, and it's got enough letters.
What's it?
Garnet. I don't really like Garnet, to be honest. Ruby. Doesn't really look as red as that you'd usually see. Oh, I like that.
Zensite. I swear that looks a lot like one of the materials. I'm trying to think. That's I don't know if you ever heard of this game called Terraria. It's kind of like Minecraft, but it's a bit more expanded.
Right, so I like that one too. Iron Quartz. Jasper. I don't know, I like the way in Jasper first over. I like human spinner.
Huh.
They like that name. Sunstone.
Yeah, Sunstone.
That's nice. Oh, no, copper I do not like.
Oh, Cobra's cheap.
But that's a brass stone, but I don't really like the name. Pyrite. Pyrite or something.
Yeah, I think that's the name, Pyrite.
Gold. Topaz. There's topaz there. See, in real life it doesn't look as bright as when you're actually going to buy it, like on the internet, like Salthite, don't look at me. Mukatite, I don't like that. Sounds too Helido. Oh, that's nice, but it's too much letters. Sulfur. I don't like that stone. Looks like snotters. Peridot.
Yeah. There's a lot of different stones you get in there. I think it's a chrysoprase. Is it a chrysoprase or chrysoprase? It's one of the two.
Praise. These are all really nice stones.
Yeah, there are a few unusual ones, but there's also some here and there that are really good looking.
Bloodstone.
Bloodstone.
Don't really like that. But I take that as a bunker kind of material, but oh, dial.
Diopside.
It's a brawler. I like the name too. It's probably 90. Epidote.
Yeah.
Jade, oh, I hate that name.
You hate common names.
Okay,
Speed.
that's too much letters.
Malachite. That's how I guess to spell it, malachite. It's either malachite or a malachite. I think it's malachite, but it sounds too much like shit.
I like that stone.
Yeah, malachite, I think it's named. Moldavite.
Sounds too much moldish.
Moss agate. There's turquoise.
Oh, I like turquoise. Aquamarine. I like that stone. Amazon.
Amazon, yeah.
Amazon, like.
And there's chrysocolla.
Larimar.
You can cut it down just 6. And
Smithsonite. Billys Agate. I've seen two that I'm really fond of. Like, it's got the right Angelite.
yeah, so it doesn't have to be 8 letters and that. You can just cut it down to 6. And
I think we should make it like appetite. We think that's her name. Tanzanite.
Sodalite.
Sapphire. Oh, that looks really ugly.
Lapis lazuli. Oh, that's from Minecraft as well. Yes.
They like that song.
I wonder if redstone exists, or if that's just made up. I'm actually curious if that exists. Probably doesn't.
Kind of no. I like the 8.
And there's let's see.
Bluestone.
And there's my favourite one, amethyst.
Do you know get that like under the water and bits of volcanoes or something like?
Something like that, yeah.
Should you like?
Let's see, go mate.
An unusual name.
That's his. It looks like it says lowlight, but that's the iolite.
Iolite.
Yeah. I can see what you're wanting to say. Lowlight.
I like that name.
Yeah, iolite.
Perchlorate. Rose quartz. Ken, if I was to pick that lowlight or iolite, whatever it's called, can I change it to from the L to an I?
Oh, it is actually an eye. It just doesn't look like it. Because I recognise a lot of these stones.
Kunzite. I like that.
Yeah. You won't believe it, I'm a bit of a stone enthusiast, so I know quite a few of these gems. not for the look of it, but I can recognise the names and what they're from.
Morganite. They like that name. I like that stone, but I don't like the name. Zeolite. It's a good name. Moonstone. Oh, I don't like that name. Zeolite. Oh, I like that. It's 7 letters.
Yeah, zeolite.
See, I like the ice sound at the end. Milky quartz. Milky quartz.
Apophyllite. Let's see. Oh, diamond. That's everyone's favourite.
That's Yolex, right? Is that that name? Zircon. I like that name.
Oh well.
Zircon.
Labradorite.
Right. Could you remember Zircon for me?
Yeah. It's easy enough. There's
Opal.
opal. Oh. You probably would have picked that again if you stuck onyx.
Tourmaline. Coral. Ooh, that's ugly.
There's fossil.
Fossils. Rocks and pebbles.
And I think those are like multiple like names.
Enchanted quartz. What's that?
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of information in there about all sorts of gems.
That's one I like.
It's insight.
But 7 letters. And
You could put zissite or zinite.
I like Zenite.
Yeah, zinite.
Or halite. I like halite. Come on, I think I'll go with halite. Halite.
Like I said, if need be, I mean, you can keep that book if you want, and I've read through it 100 times.
Really?
Okay, maybe not 100 times, but I've read every page at least twice. And except the glossary, which is crap. And
Wait, what was that other one? You said?
zircon. Zircon, halite, and zernite. But you can just try it to zernite.
Oh, it was like a black. That's an onyx.
Onyx.
Right. It's either onyx or halite. Halite's maybe an angel type. Onyx, I feel, is a dark type. So,
Well, that's the kind of the problem. We won't be able to tell what kind of Digimon you get. But I can tell you what rookies you get from it, and you can make your mind up. That's when you get the egg, and I can tell you what kind of Digimon you'll get from that. Only up to rookies, because I can't remember.
anyway, I'll always remember onyx. It's halite I'm hanging on.
Alright,
So,
halite, zircon, zenite, and
so depending on the Digimon and what its types are like, kind of.
because rookies do have virus vaccine, and those for the most part fit what kind of champions they get. I mean, I think a vaccine champ or rookie will have at least 2/3 of its Digimon as vaccine, and the same goes for virus. But if it's data, then it's just a mixture of the three.
Well, depending on which type it is, I'll go with the name. Halite I feel is made for kind of
Vaccine type, whereas Onyx would probably be more for a virus. Yeah, because I think Tyrannomon was a virus type, even though it kind of didn't look like it. Whereas when I think about it, Greymon was more of a vaccine, you know, they're two kind of similar.
I like these shoes. I like the feeling of
I suppose you can train for the day, because I'm thinking, you see that Back Dimension MachineDramon, and that's probably way too strong. So yeah, back to training it is. Yeah, I think at this point you could just use porta potties.
Oh my god.
He looks kind of shocked.
How did I get what you mean?
Oh, the items?
Aye.
When did you bought them? Oh no, you did a bit of money grinding, you was able to afford all of it. I think you still got some like 50k left in that, so should be good to go. Yeah, I wonder, do you think aliens in real life would be like that? Having their own mini UFOs?
No, really. I feel as if...
Imagine that if they're so lazy they had to use a vehicle to get them around.
Oh no.
Oh, they died? Well, fuck. Well, I guess that kind of answers that then.
Yeah, at least you get to pick a new name.
Well, at least your
All
first...
the coins away.
Huh? Well, at least your first Digimon did a lot. And all things considered.
Kind of proud of it. But oh no, I can't find the coin.
Mind it fell off or something? Mind you picked on it went down or something?
Oh.
Uh.
What could we use? Any coins?
Alright, so here's how it's going to work, right? These, if it's, let's just say heads, it'll be these two. If it's tails, it'll be these two. Then you flip it again to see which one of those two you
Right.
picked.
I'll see if there's a coin.
Alright. So you just, sort out grunts.
Right. So heads are they two, tails are the other two.
Right. Is it?
It's tails.
Okay, so it's going to be these two, the orange and the pink.
You can do the second one.
Alright, so the good news is I have a good idea of which one, because the pink one's got a vaccine and a data type, whereas the orange one has a virus and a data type. And the other two I think were a bit more balanced. Well, the blue one had virus and vaccine, and the green one just had both data, so that makes it pretty simple. Alright, let's see. Here it goes. And it's tails.
So that's the pink.
So that's the vaccine one.
Which is
Alright.
Right then. So my next Digimon will be Onyx.
Yeah. Oh, that's assuming you don't want to guess it and that, but you know.
Pretty big egg. What's it up there?
Yeah, change the name. I want the name. Okay.
H-A-L-I-T.
Heartlight.
And it's a beautiful stone tape. I mean, look at it.
Huh, yeah, that's good. Quite one. That's. I would easily say it's one of the better looking ones.
Healing functions.
So, I'm just thinking here, well, as far as training goes, you can train to. But I'm just thinking here, yeah, you can just train whatever you want, because, see, I'm thinking here, what I'm concerned about is trying to get Monzimon, and that's my main concern. And what I'm thinking here is, I'll need to figure out what kind of rookie you're going to get, because what I'm maybe trying to do is try and get you to work on one stat and only one, and that way you'll be near guaranteed to get new Mon. Then you go to Toy Town, and then you just get Monzimon from there. And plus, it acts Digivolves like a proper Almost, so he'll be strong pretty early on. And plus, he's a vaccine type anyway, so it'll fit with Highlight, so... Just go X that. Oh, I was tired already, Christ. Just need to check, see if we can use anything else.
Hunger. And that's it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think when they're young, they're quite needy, and but then later on those periods get longer. Yeah, that's it.
Only another 3 minutes.
But yeah, I'll probably Digimon very quickly. Like I'm talking less than 3 hours from now. Like, you know, in-game hours. And because I think it takes 6 hours for a baby Digimon to evolve, and a day for an entry to Digimon. I think for a rookie it's like 3 to 4 days.
Already?
Yeah, told you it was quick. It won't be as spectacular than that. It's just a baby in training.
What do you think it's going to be?
Well, I think it's always the same in training, but in training can go to 2 different rookies.
It's that rabbit thing, I bet you.
No, it's Tainmon. Yeah, I'm thinking based on this, it's quite tricky. You know what? If I had to be honest, and just stick to the normal training for now. Just try and train everything, and then depending on what rookie you get, I'll try to figure out what stat you'd want to focus on. Because I'm thinking it's going to either be brains, MP, or speed, but I can't say which. But you have to admit the stats are quite low. That is true. Jay's classroom. I wonder if you'd be able to teach anything decent. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, see, I think the problem is some Digimon don't have like satisfaction animations, which means that it looks like they've not been fed properly, but they kind of have, but you need to double check. But I think most of them are like babies are in trainings.
What would be to sleep?
Well, isn't that like, I don't know, considering its body shape, it's like round. Yeah, that's like a really weird body out. It's not even like, it's just like a, I don't know, a round blob of legs and a plant on top. I don't know, that's like, that would be such a weird shape to, yeah, some of the body structures of Digimon are like just weird. Yeah, see if that happens. You just go to the menu, and it's gold. And for the most part, it'll give you a display